Let's talk about Bill Maher, and it's a palate cleanser because this clip is sort of delightful in some ways as either a point about cancel culture never existing or about cancel culture being over. So let's go ahead and roll Bill Maher talking to actor Zachary Levi on Club Random. And Zachary Levi, for context, came out in support of Trump like right before the election. It was a matter of days before the election. And he was talking to Bill Maher on Club Random. Let's go ahead and see how their exchange went.
You got canceled for basically saying...
Have I been canceled?
Well...
I hope I haven't been canceled yet. I mean, if it happens, it happens, I guess.
I mean, come on, didn't you lose jobs for that? Isn't that what canceling is?
No. For coming out and voting for Trump?
Yeah.
I mean, listen, I have yet to see what the ultimate effects of all that are going to be. I already had multiple jobs that I was in the process of shooting or that I have yet to shoot, and none of those have been compromised. All of those, like none of my producers or any of these studios behind those films or projects have called and said, hey, listen, this is a line too far and we can't have you associated with the project anymore. We're all still full steam ahead on those. How it ultimately plays out in the future, I don't know. I'm going to sit down with my team. I've been in Eastern Europe making this movie all during the election and everything. I mean, I was all, kind of disconnected a lot from what was going on other than social media and following the news and kind of seeing the play-by-plays. But, I'm going to sit down with my team and we'll talk about, because I haven't talked to any of them. They might say, hey, listen, we've had some phone calls with some people and they don't want to work with you anymore. I don't know.
I could have sworn that already happened.
No, I think it was because when I did the town hall with Tulsi and Bobby, so basically I was stumping for Bobby. I really wanted Bobby to be
Bobby Kennedy.
Bobby Kennedy, yeah.
He sat there and, I don't agree with everything, but among people in my field, especially who were considered liberals, I've definitely been the most supportive.
Yeah.
His general view of health and medicine and how it all works and what's important is closer to mine than Western medicine.
So the, I think, funny thing there was Zachary Levi saying he hasn't yet lost jobs, and Bill Maher saying, oh, I could have sworn that happened, because it takes us back to the central point of the cancel culture debate, which is, are you just getting criticism or are you actually facing consequences? And I don't know. I think, Ryan, we probably agree. And it gets to your great essay, Elephant in the Zoom, or reported essay, Elephant in the Zoom. Part of cancel culture was absolutely, absolutely real. There are people who said it never happened. Right. It was never real. It was consequence culture. It was sort of always incoherent. On the one hand, people were saying it's just consequence culture, but also it's not real, right? You're just facing consequences for your.
Nobody would name it.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. You're just facing consequences for having unpopular opinions, but also this thing is not really happening. It's not at all a problem. Don't worry about it. There's nothing to see here. So that said, I think this is maybe becoming incoherent on the right, because the second Trump administration or the second Trump election, what's interesting about it is you get the guy winning the popular vote. You do have sort of a broad swath of celebrities coming out and supporting him. Still a lot of celebrities supporting Kamala Harris, no question about it. These tech guys now coming out in support of Donald Trump. We talked about the Federalist headline the day before the election, which was there's no social stigma around supporting Trump anymore. Mm-hmm. So this could potentially be incoherent, right? If the social stigma around supporting Trump is mostly gone, which I agree, in the rest of the country outside, some type of C-suite at the 30 Rock building. If you say that, then it also says cancel culture is kind of over.
Yeah, it was a wave.
It was a wave.
Yeah, not totally over. And I think the more hermetically sealed ecosystems are still operating under some of its ideological rigors, but in general.
Yeah. Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not so much. Yeah.
There was a time.
And the rights probably isn't quite over yet because you guys were later in adopting it internally, and so it's got to work through your system. Your own mirror world, bizarro version of cancel culture.
Yeah.
That you're not sufficiently
the woke brain.
Yeah. Sufficiently anti-woke.
This is a raging debate on the right right now,
yes,
by the way.
Which gets weird because it's you say anything related to racial justice, diversity, make any basic point, tell me if I'm wrong, on the right, people are like, DEI, woke.
Yeah.
You're like, no, whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm just saying, like, everybody should be treated with equality. Like, did you say equality?
This happened.
Or equity?
This happened to me once when I was like, maybe conservatives should put a woman on the Supreme Court.
Cancel her. Yeah. Cancel this woman.
I was like, it doesn't have to be any specific woman, but if you believe that men and women are different, then maybe a woman will have valuable takes on abortion. Maybe a pro-life woman.
Yeah, drag this woman.
Yeah.
It's been nice working with you. You're finished.
Yeah.
But that is the kind of thing. You say anything that gets anywhere near it, it's like, whoa.
Yeah.
You woke much?
Well, because, and this is actually, I think, becoming a serious problem because there is a need, there's a legitimate need for litmus tests if you're the incoming Trump administration. You were trying to put all kinds of litmus tests, and this was a problem for Joni Ernst about loyalty up on the hiring process or the confirmation process, because you know that the second somebody is like Bill Maher and is not fully loyal to Donald Trump, or Mike Pence is not fully loyal to Donald Trump, then boom, like your whole agenda could crumble and it could become a house of cards. So they're trying to not build a house of cards, they're trying to build a house of stone. And that's where their litmus tests are becoming important to them. And so they use these types of stand-ins as litmus tests. And it can, like, I think, really poison or pollute the discourse because it's not honest always.
Take it from me, it's toxic.
Take it from Ryan, it's toxic. It's toxic. And so maybe the mainstream wave of cancel culture is coming to an end. There was a time when if Zachary Levi had just breathed so much in Trump's direction, he legitimately probably would have lost jobs in Hollywood.
Maybe, yeah.
It happened. I mean, there were some pretty...
Yeah, 2016.
Yeah.
17.
2016, 17, 18, Trump is a Russian asset. 100%, you're a traitor. All of that. So this is sort of a fun note to end the show on, Ryan.
There you go.
Thanks for tuning in. I'm excited about the Friday show.
Mm-hmm. Me too. Yeah. If you missed earlier on the show, we're talking to basically an American leftist who went to fight for the anarcho-commies of the YPG, which good for him.
Yeah, it'll be an interesting conversation, especially this week. So thank you so much for tuning in. BreakingPoints.com. If you want to become a premium subscriber, there's also fun Christmas merch. I've enjoyed seeing everybody's pictures in their Breaking Point sweaters.
I was wearing my sweater the other day.
Oh, you were?
Yeah.
All right.
I was like, is that you on the sweater? Yes, it is.
It is awkward.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with the mugs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'll be on the Zoom calls sometimes with the mug at home. I'm like, oh, shit. I've got my face on a mug again. Yeah. Not a good look, not a good look. Well, thank you, everyone. BreakingPoints.com as a reminder, and we'll see you back here on Friday.
All right, see you then.
Hey, if you liked that video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to Breaking Points.
If you want to see the rest of Counterpoints, go to BreakingPoints.com to become a premium member and get the full uncut show every morning in your inbox and on Spotify.